This is Woodworking, the ultimate beginner's guide to woodworking. Learn about the basics and the essential woodworking techniques and skills to start your own wood projects. Written by Marty Camden. Read by Mulenga. Introduction. So, you're thinking about wanting to learn woodworking? Woodworking can be a fun and satisfying hobby, but it can also be quite frustrating. In a world filled with mass-produced, poorly crafted pieces of furniture, it can be a thrill to produce a piece made with your own two hands. Take a few pieces of wood, some tools, and your imagination, and you can make beautiful pieces of furniture. The possibilities with carpentry are endless. Even the most inexperienced person can learn woodworking and turn out gorgeous pieces that can become heirlooms. Woodworking as a hobby is growing in popularity, especially among the female population. More and more women are taking a new interest in jigsaws and power drills as they turn out accessories and furniture for their homes. The term woodworking literally refers to the process of building, making, or carving something using wood. Kind of obvious, isn't it? But there are all types of pieces that can be made using wood, not just furniture. You can make toys, toy boxes, or carved figurines. It can truly be an art form. So, where and how does an aspiring woodworker begin? Many people benefit greatly from taking a class at the local college or community center. Others prefer to read a book or a magazine. Still others prefer just to jump right in. There's no one right way to start. It depends on how much experience you have with using the tools essential to woodworking. Woodworking is not nearly as daunting as it may seem. It is not necessary to spend a fortune on tools and supplies. Many projects can be done with a minimum investment and your imagination. Woodworking is a huge hobby, with a number of active participants estimated by some within the industry at between 7 and 11 million strong. Each brings their own set of capabilities and interests that often make specific techniques more applicable in their situation. As long as the techniques chosen are safe and produce the desired results, they are right for them. This audiobook is intended to introduce you to basic woodworking terms, getting started with a stocked shop, carving out your workspace, and introducing you to some basic woodworking projects. We'll concentrate mainly on building pieces of furniture. Once you get the hang of this, you can get more in-depth with carving, etc., as you learn to better use your tools. This is not a comprehensive, definitive guide, but a good way to get started crafting your own projects and learning the satisfaction of making your own furniture, toys, and much more. We've included a section on shop safety and some easy projects we found to get you started. So let's start with a newbie's guide to woodworking. Chapter 1. Your space. The first thing you need to consider is where you will be crafting your projects. Most people take up woodworking in their garage or basement. This is fine. Just remember that you'll need some space to store materials and the finished product. You'll want a space that is easy to move around in and that you can keep organized. If you're using power tools, you'll need easily accessible power outlets. Remember that power tools can be quite noisy, so take into consideration the comfort of your family and your neighbors. You'll need a workbench, which doesn't necessarily have to be elaborate. It's a space for you to work on and keep your plans out in the open. You can buy commercially made workbenches at most home supply stores. When choosing a workbench, look for one with a wide wood top or another smooth, non-marking top, so the surface doesn't scuff the wood you use for your projects. Storage underneath the bench is nice if your budget allows a model with built-in drawers and cabinets. Choose a workbench that fits comfortably in your shop space and that matches the types of projects you think you'll be working on. A small workbench will do for crafting toys, but you'll need a larger space if you're making armories. But you're getting started with the woodworking as a hobby. Why not make your own workbench? This will give you valuable experience and will become one of the most useful items in your shop. We've included a simple workbench plan in this audiobook. Try diving right in.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?